Let's take another look at AMC. This one's going to be a quick look at how AMC has been moving throughout the day, as we have seen another day in the green. Now, people are going to criticize me for saying that, being as AMC is up by only 0.36% now, and it's coming very close to being almost 0.00%, you can see, but overall, I am not bothered. For me, today is a win because we can see that AMC is in the green, and after what we saw yesterday after hours, that was amazing, and it just puts a lot of faith in AMC for me. Anyway, I'm giving all of my thoughts and opinions in this video. Make sure to leave a like on it and subscribe if you've not already, because we talk about AMC pretty much every single day. Do remember, it's not financial advice, I'm sure you do know that, but I am just going to remind you in case you don't. Now we're going to jump into the video looking at AMC. AMC today has seen a little bit of growth, you can see. We're basically around 0.5%. Things do look to be a bit stable around there, but honestly, I would actually potentially even expect this one to drop a bit lower. Does that matter? For me, it does not, because AMC, let's face the facts. I'm going to bring you over to this 5-day chart when looking at the stock. So if we get AMC from where we were on the 12th of May until now, we can see AMC is up by 39%. It's making big increases. And if you guys were watching this one yesterday after hours, I believe it was, the share price did actually hit over $15. Now, obviously, since then, it is back down by a large amount, but it does not matter. It was a bit of a hint of what we can actually see for AMC. And again, people are trying to sell this stock. I understand it, don't get me wrong, I really do. I do own AMC, as I have mentioned to you guys before. I am up over £1,000 on my position, and currently I only own like 400 shares. So for those of you who own thousands of shares or even tens of thousands, I can see, you know, the appeal to sell. But honestly, 14 for me, it's impressive, don't get me wrong, but I think we can see much higher. I think that is what we need to remember. If I've made £1,000 off this one hitting 14 when I bought in at 10, let's imagine what's going to happen if this one hits 20. Let's imagine what's going to happen if it hits 100, even 1,000. Who knows? You know, there is a lot of money to potentially be made. So again, that's just my thoughts and opinions. If you want to sell the stock, absolutely do. If you want to buy the stock, absolutely do. Again, this is not financial advice, but I do think it is interesting that as the share price does go up, people do continue to buy. People are now averaging up on AMC, and I can see why as well. If you do believe this one is going to squeeze, it does make sense to potentially average up. And again, we are possibly, in fact, probably even going to see more and more growth. So when we see dips like this down to 14 from 15, you know, pre-hours yesterday, or even this morning, or even post hours yesterday, I am not too concerned. We're down by about $1, but you know what? This is a small price to pay for the medium to long-term goal which we are trying to attain. We've spoken about a lot of the bullish news on AMC recently. Again, bears have things to say, completely fine. I'm not here to criticize those. But there are a lot of things in AMC's favour. Some people think it is absolutely adamant that this stock is going to squeeze. We looked at that article on Twitter yesterday from Mr. Ihor, I believe it was. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. He said that there is a 10 out of 10 chance for AMC to squeeze. Just his opinion and not financial advice from him either. But it just goes to show what some analysts are thinking. And even on top of that, we have had some analysts rate this one at $16 a share, which again would give us an increase of about $2 or $3, which may not sound like a very big increase, but let's face it, that is more of a conservative estimate in my eyes. And I think if this one was to hit 16, you know, if that's what the analysts think it could hit, that is kind of a win-win situation, because it would still give us a little bit of a profit, and that is how I see AMC at the moment. So the volume that we are seeing today, 161.72 million. That is good, and again, volume stepping up now over the past few days. But one thing which a lot of people are drawing my attention to, and drawing their own attention to, volume of 161 million, share price moving by barely anything, down by 1.69% for the whole day. That is not a large amount, you know. For a volume of 161 million on AMC, we would expect a lot more moves, so I do find that interesting. But I would just say AMC, we're getting down to being neutral right now. I'm not too concerned. It probably is going to push lower than that. We may even finish in the red today. I would say focus on the long game, do your own research, and find where you are comfortable. That's all I'm saying. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.